guys, welcome back to Khairunnisa Aprilia Putri podcast. Okay guys, I'm super excited today because we will talking about very special topic and very happening topic today. And our topic today is education in pandemic era. The COVID-19 pandemic has created the largest disruption of education system in history, affecting nearly 1.6 billion learners in more than 190 countries and all continents. Closure of school and other learning space have impacted 94% of the world's student population, up to 99% in low and lower middle income countries. The crisis is exacerbating for exciting education disparities by reducing the opportunity for many of the most vulnerable children, youth, and adults. Those living in poor or rural areas, girls, refugees, persons with disabilities, and forcibly displaced persons to continue their learning. Learning losses also threaten to extend beyond this generation and erase the sight of progress, not least in support of girls and young women educational access and retention. Similarly, the education disruption has had and will continue to have substantial effect beyond education. Closures of educational institutions hamper the provision of essential services to children and communities, including access to nutritious food, affect the ability of many parents to work, and increase risk of violence against women and girls. And now let's move to education in Indonesia on pandemic era. In Indonesia, there are many cases of violence that have occurred during this online learning. For example, an elementary school student in Tangerang City, Banten, died at the hands of his biological mother. The trigger is truly astonishing. The mother is upset because her child has difficulty receiving lessons while studying online. After the case of the murder of child by the mother who was allegedly upset because the child had difficulty following the online learning process. Before this murder case occurred, various violent acts of parents who were upset with their children during the online learning process were also quite often mailing about on social media. The difficulty of parents in accompanying children to learn online, which spent in a number of forms of frustration, seems to need to be used as evaluation material for Indonesian Ministry of Education and Culture. And next quote from Mentra Sukabumi, Dede Yusuf Macan Effendi, as Deputy Chairman of Commission 10 DPR RI, as the Ministry of Education and Culture to evaluate the supervision and the online teaching and learning process. So, if we're talking about education in pandemic era, especially in Indonesia, we all know and feel how learning that was done face to face is turning to online class. And yeah, I'm a student and I feel that it's very difficult to understand the subject matter provided during online learning. Why? Because this is very ineffective. Because sometimes our learning is blocked by the internet connection and disturbed by the condition at my home that are not always quiet, and then I live at home for online learning, so I also have another task, which is doing anything in my home to help my parents. But guys, remember it, everyone have many problems to deal online learning in pandemic era, but I will give you tips and tricks to relieve stress during online learning. The first tips and trick is keep your relationship with your friends. Why? Because it will make your problem feel like very easy. You can share your problem with your friends and meet up once in a while. And the second tips and trick is relax on your weekend. Relax on your weekend, it's not about vacation. It's not always talking about traveling to beach, museum, spa, and so on. But you can enjoy your vacation, your weekend, on your house without thinking about online learning. You can jogging, listen to music, and doing everything you like to relieve your stress during online learning. Alright, that's it for today episode. Thank you so much for listening to Khairunnisa Aprilia Putri Podcast. See you on the next episode and thank you.